Hey go Medtime families, I'm Mr. Thorpe.
And I'm Mr. Ellery.
And today we are going to be showing you a maths game that you guys can play at home to keep your young ones engaged in mathematics. This game is called the 10 frames filler. You'll need a game board, you'll need two different coloured textures, you'll need a 10-sided dice. You can, if you don't have one of those at home, download an app and use an app on any sort of device. This game, the learning purpose of this game is subitizing. So what that is children identifying numbers quickly. It's also going to help them build their addition facts and subtraction facts to 10. And we're going to show you the first version, which is the 10 frames filler for P to 2. We'd recommend using it. And then for your higher kids, we haven't left you guys out either. For 3 to 6, there's 100 frames filler as well. You'll be able to download these with the link to the newsletter, and we'll get cracking in now. Is there anything I forgot, Mr. Ellery?
No, you're right to go, Mr. Thorpe.
Okay, cool. So the aim of this game is to fill up one of these 10s frames, okay? So you roll the dice, and I've rolled a 5. So I want to fill in my 5 with one continuous stroke, so the children are trusting the count, and they just know that that 5 is half of 10. They know that one is 5. So Mr. Ellery rolls.
So I got a 7. So like Mr. Thorpe said, I need to show 7 in one continuous line, like so.
Yeah, spot on. So he's shown that he's got his 5 and his 2. He's got 5 down here and 2 there. We want the children to know straight away that there is 3 left. They might start off counting the 3, but we want them to visually be able to see that 3, just instant recall like that. So I roll again. I've got a 5. So now strategically I can just close that one off. And that is mine. I put my initials there, so I have the first point. You can see the first point there is my point. So it's now over to Mr. Ellery. Go again, Mr. Ellery.
So another 7 for myself. So what I'm going to do in one continuous line on my 10 frame is fill out 7 like so.
Yeah.
Now it's Mr. Thorpe's go.
So I've rolled a 6. Again, doesn't matter. I can put it down here. I'm going to do my 1 and 5 in one continuous motion again.
So now I've rolled a 4. So as Mr. Thorpe just did a 6, I know that 6 and 4 make 10. So one continuous line, and I initial this one with my initials as well.
Beautiful. So I think that's probably enough for you. Your young ladies and young men would have been probably exposed to this game as well, so they will be able to explain it to you if Mr. Ellery and I haven't been clear enough. We're also going to show you an adaptation that you could do with your children in the upper grades. We haven't left you out either. It's just the same sort of concept but with a hundreds chart. And so all you'd have to do now is introduce another dice. Okay, so you have your 10s place value, you have your 1s place value, and you're again trying to close off the hundreds. So I roll, I've got a 9 and a 1, so I can use that as 9 10s and 1 1s to be 91, or I could flip it around if I wanted to and use it as 1 10 and 9 1s. So I'm going to do 91. So we're getting the kids to colour off their 10s. They can do it in a continuous motion if they want, or a straight line. By the time they get to the upper years, they should be able to show you up to 91 on their chart. So I've closed that off now. We want them to show that visual representation of, okay, there's only 9 left to go to fill off 100. Okay, so Mr. Ellery rolls.
So my choice is I can have 6 10 and 5 1s to make 65, or I could have 5 10s and 6 1s to make 56. I'm going to choose the higher number, so I'm going to go with 65. And like Mr. Thorpe, I'm going to mark it off. And as we expect from ladies and gentlemen in the higher years, we should be able to recognise our 10s and 1s up to 100. There you go.
Beautiful. So guys, that's probably enough example there for you. When you get down to it and there may be the board is full, the children can roll their dice and then they can break their place value apart. So say you've got 35 there, they might say, okay, I can get 3 10s and I can fill in a 30 here, or I might only need a 5, and I might say, okay, I can put a 5 on here. So you can partition your place value to finish filling up the boards as well. And as I said, the children in the upper years will have been exposed to this so that they can also show you at home. So everything you need will be attached to the newsletter. Download the PDFs of our game boards. Download an app if you don't have any dice at home. Get playing. We'll see you next time, parents and families at Medtime.
Thank you.